If you're tired of blowing your funded PA accounts over and over again, believe me, I know your pain because I've been there. But since I've implemented these 3 risk management strategies in my trading, I started to see profits consistently. When people think of risk management strategies, they think of having a certain points in stop loss and having 1R, 2R multiples. Those are good basic starting points, but they don't necessarily help you get to the next level or consistent payouts that you want. What's more important are strategies that people don't even consider them as risk management strategies, but they are the ones I'm sharing with you in this video. The first risk management strategy is buying more evals. Period. You may not think this is a risk management strategy, but it is. Because when you're trading only one single evaluation, all your effort, all your attention, all your emotion goes into this one eval. And when you pass that eval, let's say you have a 100% pass rate, which nobody does, you have one PA. And so you put all your energy and effort and emotion in that one PA. And guess what? When you take an entry, like right now, let's say you're trying to long this and it cuts straight down and you take a loss. And then you want to take another entry and you take a loss and you end up tilting and blowing the account, and we all know what that feels like. This is why it is a bad idea to trade with a small number of PAs or evaluations. Not only that, there's also a sequence of taking trades in your multiple evaluations and PA accounts that will increase your likelihood of not blowing your funded PA accounts but getting to payout. As traders, I understand we want to click buttons, and that is why your first line of entry, so to speak, should be your evals. Let's say you have 10 evals. In your first 2 to 3 entries, you will use your evals to take a trade. However, once your first 2 to 3 evals are stopped out and it's at a level that you really like, now that is when you put in your PA and take that entry. Many people blow their accounts because they think, oh, I have a PA funded account, I have to make money right away. Wrong. Your job is to protect that PA as much as you can so that it can get to payouts. The second risk management strategy you must employ is to stop trading when profits are made in your PA account. You should have a predetermined amount of what that profit is before you go into a trading day. For example, if you're trading a 50K account, $2,600 in profit needed over 10 days is $260 per day. That is very attainable. Whatever that amount is, when you're near that profit goal, you stop. Why? Because you don't want to give back profits. Now instead, you will trade the evals again on new first line of entries, and then when it's at a really good level and you've been stopped up by the evals, you go in and plug in your other PAs again. So as you keep doing this over and over again, you will know that your PAs have the best entries and have the best level of success because they are entered at the level that is most ideal. Let your evals blow. Let them go first. Eventually, some PAs will blow as well, but many will make it to payouts. And this brings us to the third risk management strategy you have to employ, and that is let them blow. What? FSP, I thought you said to not let your accounts blow. Yes and no. Yes, in a sense, we don't want to let accounts blow over and over again without a strategy. However, when you blow accounts with a strategy, knowing that the odds are in your favor over the long term is when you can get payouts consistently. But this third strategy will only work if you have multiple evals and multiple PAs. And when I'm talking about multiple PAs, you really want a minimum of 5 to 10 PAs. Most of the time, I like to trade at least 15 to 20 PAs at the same time. The reason is because if you blow one account, you will not be super upset because you know you got 15, 20 other accounts sitting there. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll see that your job is to also give a reservoir of evals that are passed so that if your PAs blow, you can immediately replace them the next day.